Okay, I want to show you something special. The reason everything looks black and white, I should tell you this first, is because I put a infrared filter over the front of the camera lens, and this is to cut the glare so you can see the laser do its work rather than having to see all that glare. And besides, it's easier on the camera sensor. Excuse me. So you can see it a little bit, just a little, and I think what that is probably leakage through the filter, because of course that's around 3/4 watt of laser power, and so it is very, very bright, and I think that's stray light leaking through. The filters aren't perfect, but you're seeing the near infrared from about 700 or 800 nanometer and higher into the IR. Camera limits out probably about 1,000 nanometer or a bit lower, so that gives you an idea of the spectral range. Now, this here is of course that same piece of pine that you saw in previous videos, and you can see that I've already been burning away at it. That's Rick in laser, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Let's see if I can zoom in on the piece. Pick this out. We'll pick us out a nice clear spot and have at it. Oops. You stubborn little... Damn, I should have used manual mode to do the focusing anyway. That's probably about as good as I'll get there. And, okay, what you do is you first focus the thing, which I've already done, the laser, and then you find the depth, like say there. See how you can see it do the burning much easier? It's almost like watching it through laser goggles. You set your focus anyway, and then you make sure your power's at max, and what you kinda have to do is bring it in and then slowly make your movements. It's easier if you brace your hand down, and for that I would need to have focused out a little more yet, so I can lean my hand on a surface. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, that's a little better, isn't it? And you just write like you would ordinarily. I choose cursive because of course there are no breaks for letters. I have been thinking though, there would be a really good, easy way to make that happen. There would be a really good, easy way to make this work out. I was thinking, I have the power on-off switch here, but what if it wasn't an on-off? What if it just adjusted between high and low like this does back here? Watch. See, that's high and that's low. On the low side, it won't burn. On the high, it will. If that was a trigger switch there, then I could use the low side to aim and then hit the high side and boom, burn. It would make a cool little wood burning tool that would allow you to do much more accurate burning. There we are. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking that I might build myself a second unit specifically aimed at burning, cutting, and drilling, and tricked out for my needs for that. Designed with special switches, special power considerations, special heat sinking, because this heat sink gets hot really fast. And then it would be real useful for all kinds of things, from drilling holes in plastic to cutting plastic to marking materials like wood, engraving, that kind of thing. This is good right here, but not, in my opinion, good enough for the job. Really needs to be customized a bit. It's not bad, and you can indeed, in fact, get a feel for the position of where the mark is going to end up. But like, it just zapped him in the eye there, oops. But it would be a whole lot better if you had a guide light. And why have a high power laser and a guide laser when you can just make the main laser do both jobs? Anyway, there you go. That's what I just did there. This stupid looking smiley and my name again. And yeah, thought you might find that interesting. And I'm only ate up 7 minutes. So there you go. And by the way, that was running at about, like I said, 3/4 watt or just under. 1 watt is much faster, but I can see where that might be a problem. If you want to just, you know, kind of work your marks out instead of like, boom, there it is, or God forbid setting the piece on fire, then 1 watt is not necessarily a good thing. Less power would actually be better. All depends on the material and what you're trying to do to it. Anyway, there you go. Practical laser burning applications. All kinds of things could be done with this. I can think of a lot of uses. So, hope you enjoyed, and more to follow. Bye for now.